Hi, this is Jonathan, and I wanted to show off a prototype learning exercise app I put together over a couple months last summer. This is a completely native interface for Groove View on iOS. Um, Without further ado, it allows you to talk to a Groove server or a slightly modified Groove server without involving a web browser in the slightest. So if I can just connect very quickly, if I could type faster and type more accurately, that would be helpful. So again, it's not completely stock Groove server at this point. It has a couple of replacement servlets in place to allow something that's not Groove View to talk to it. But here we are. We are looking at the first page on this server and rendering it out, and there is zero HTML, SVG, or JavaScript involved here. These are all native lead drawn things, and as you can see, it's smooth. It scrolls very smoothly, and there are some things that are obviously not implemented yet, which are the big question marks you're seeing. But there it is. So what can I do so far? A lot of the read-only gadgets are implemented. We have cameras, both the direct and proxy camera options that we support now. Images work great. And those are the easy ones because they don't actually talk to anything, but we also have needle gadgets. These are talking to real devices. So that's temperature in the office right now, the temperature outside, and a couple of dummy things that are hooked up. What else? No, not that one. Oh yeah, level indicators. And there are a few others, such as toggles. You can't see it, but the inside lights LED on my Learning Center just flipped on. The other cool thing, the really cool thing about this is that it is fast. It is really fast. When I first started working on this, part of it was due to not being happy with how fast the charts rendered on my phone at the time. I was using an iPhone 4. It was ridiculously slow. I haven't gotten as far as the charts yet. I have other stress tests on here. This one in particular is 32 needle gadgets, one for each color that we support. They're all hooked up to the same tag, and they're all updating at the same time. If you'll notice, these are smoothly animating between one point to the next. They're all doing it consistently, and it scrolls very, very smoothly. It's smoother looking on my phone right now than I'm seeing on the screen, but you'll have to trust me for that. This page on my iPhone 4 opened in a web browser. I'm lucky to get 2 to 3 frames per second. In this app, it maintains a solid 30 to 60 frames per second, no problem. Same deal with my iPad 2. My iPad 2 is getting even worse with later iOS versions. And again, as you can see, I even have the extra horsepower left over to animate these transitions as the needle moves around. I actually had drop shadows in there at some point, but that killed my frame rate on my old devices. So I took them out. So yeah, it's just, the other cool thing I can do is it supports maintaining multiple connections at once. So here's connected to my AT1, and it's all the same project, so it looks pretty similar, but let's just leave this one parked on the navigator page. Solace is my laptop, and that's right back to the page I was on. Then I have my AR one as well. And again, same project, but I can leave them parked on different pages. And I can pop back and forth with no problems. And all three connections are being held open at the time, so yeah, if I needed to, I can reload pages without having to log in and out of the app. I can disconnect if I want to for security reasons. Don't have to save my password, that sort of thing. Can delete things. Yeah, so I dusted it off because now that we're finishing off Groove 3.0, we have our new notifications feature in there. I was thinking, hey, it'd be cool if we could do push notifications to our devices as well. So that's what I'm investigating next. I don't have a lot of hope for that because I'm pretty sure in order to do it, we are going to have to run a server somewhere in perpetuity, but it's still fun to check out. So yeah, if you have any questions, send them my way. Thanks.